What is going on, everyone? My name is Boit and I am back with some more Age Mythology, the hybrid mod action spawning in the top of the map in the red color, playing as Kronos. His name is Fox and he's from the DoD clan. His partners today also in the top of the map in the blue color, playing as Kronos. His name is Shelty in the green color. Also as Kronos, the triple Kronos threat team. His name is Brickhead. Their opponents today are the UCA clan in the teal color, playing as Zeus. He's I kill, you die in the yellow color. Also playing as Zeus, his name is Matreiuss, and we have the triple Zeus Domantas. This is a mirror war, it looks like, and the map is Mediterranean. Super stoked to see how this turns out. Are we going to see like a triple Kronos rush on one player? Are we going to see lots of land action? Are we going to see some fast heroic Skylar action? The options are endless. Super stoked to see what these guys come up with. This is a semi-final in the RTSLeague, sponsored by AOL Destroyer and hosted by Blackadder. If you guys have been watching me and you really like what I do, Blackadder also does these videos. He's kind of cool. So check him out. Yes, super good. Sorry I've been away for a little bit. My computer broke, which is super sad, but the good news is I have a new computer, which means hopefully higher quality videos and more stuff, less crashes, so I can put more content out there for you guys. So we'll see what happens there. We've got the Age Mythology Extended Edition Road to 2K coming out fairly soon. I'll be able to do that in the near future, and I think I've already got the videos made to get up to 1900, so I just have to play the 1900 to 2K matches and see how we go. We are seeing deconstruction getting cast there on the dock, so potentially going to see Fox do a triple, or DoD do a triple deconstruct onto Domantas, and then Kronos rush him and completely destroy him. If this dock gets put down, I reckon if I'm Domantas, I'm sending 2 villages up here and I'm building a second dock straight away, and I just have to deal with not going up as fast potentially there. So we'll see what happens there. These fishing ships are sitting at 14 food, so he just needs to kind of get the dock up and dump the fish. I think while it's getting deconstructed, you can actually dump the fish still. So long as you dump it before it gets to 0, totally fine. You're just not going to have the extra fishing ship production. You can still, he's force dumped that there, so that's fine. But we're seeing the Oracle Scout get picked off there as well, not getting that second deconstruct, not wasting that one, too bad. We're seeing Shelty send all of his Oracle Scouts down, same with Fox. So I like to see basically Domantas, there's the deconstruct, and you do see the automatic garrison there onto that dock. Domantas knows what he's doing there to deal with that. He also squeezed out another fishing ship, which is nice. Definitely should not have been able to get that one out if DoD was on their game there. But what we're going to need to see from UCA to defend against these early aggressions here is Domantas is going to have to get his Jason out. Going to have to get a Jason out from Matreiuss, and also I kill you die. I'll have to send his Jason over here, and it's going to kind of be battle of the 3 Jasons plus an early Odysseus from Domantas against a bunch of these oracles. We do see that Shelty is getting his early temple out. Is this scouted though? We jump over to Fox's perspective. Hold on, not Fox. UCA's perspective. We do see that it's in the tower range, which is unfortunate for DoD. So, I mean, you've got to expect that this is what's coming based on what's happened already. So, we are seeing the triple temple rush here. Absolutely awesome. Like, no hiding it. It's what's happening. So we'll see what happens there. We do see that Domantas is moving his villages out. If we jump over to the perspectives of DoD, we are seeing Prometheus from all 3 of these players. And I kill you die, Athena, Domantas, Athena, and Matreiuss, Athena, the triple Athena. I would have liked to see a Hermes, to be honest. Just one Hermes, enough to relieve the pressure on Domantas. That's a super early classical age there from Shelty, going up at 415 on a water map. That must have been a fairly good build order. I have to go back back and look at that myself to see how he did that. Going to be attacking this dock straight away. Bolt does get cast on one of those Oracle Scouts, but we're seeing the extra Oracles coming in. Deconstruction going down. We're seeing Domantas get another dock over here, and this is going to be scouted out straight away from DoD. We're seeing some walls going up fairly quickly, but this is not going to be enough. These Oracle Scouts are going to be able to walk straight through that one there, and unfortunately, this dock is going to get denied there. No docks for Domantas. So this is going to be a 3v2 on the water. We are seeing Bareems coming out already. Going to be picking off all of what UCA has here. Jumping back over here so I don't get all of that extra volume coming through. We are seeing another dock coming up. Prometheans out here. Jason's out for Domantas as well. Going to be moving forward, attempting to pick off these Prometheans here. And that one's going to get picked off fairly fast. And all the docks are going to be under pressure now. Oracles from Shelty moving up here, going to be attempting to pick off the dock over here. Has garrisoned his fishing ships sent over into this location here, which is nice, which means if Domantas can get his dock up, he's going to be totally fine. But Bareem's going to be moving in, able to be picking off some of these triremes. And Bareem's over here going to be trying to pick off what UCA has at this point. We are seeing that the dock fire is helping out I Kill You Die here, but there's just so many Bareems. However, looks like I Kill You Die is in a fairly decent situation now. Brickhead has to retreat, actually. Enough triremes are over here, so we are going to have to see Shelty needs to move over and help out. We are seeing Fox as well as Shelty picking off what Matreiuss has got here, so Matreiuss is going to have to retreat out at this point and try and hide underneath these dock fires here, but looks like a couple of those free trireme kills going to be really big there. We do have access to restoration, though. 3 restorations could be enough to hold in this situation here, but nice micro there from Brickhead, pulling back Matreiuss ship. It looks like Matreiuss may be giving up here. Going to be trying to pick off these Oracle Scouts. Shelty not taking too much attention there. I would like to see potentially, we do see that there's the heroes coming out now, but with the Bareems already here to prevent this from going up, maybe too much. We are seeing that Domantas is going to be attempting to do this here. There is one really low villager here, but the other villager may be able to get this one up in time. It looks like it's going to be able to get up barely, and the villager does get picked off. So triremes now going to start coming out from Domantas, and we are seeing that all of the triremes over here have been really stopped here. We are seeing potentially Matreiuss is looking for a raid to come out here, which can be really big considering the rushes that happen. If you pick up a couple of these things, a couple of these fishing ships, then that's going to slow down any civilian production. And that's going to be nice that we do see that deconstruction on, oh, it's so brutal, onto Domantas there, all ready to just stop the docks coming through even more. One trireme managed to come out. I feel like UCA just needs to give up on this, go ham on the land attack, or basically go fast mythic or grab town centers. Any of those would be good options, except for continuing to fight water at this point. Unfortunately, it looks like the triple Kronos is just way too strong. We're seeing military barracks now coming in for Shelty onto this location here. I'm fairly sure this is going to get scouted out. We are seeing it has been scouted out. Military barracks are going up, and we're seeing potentially the time shift away from Fox with these Jasons and Odysseus out at this point. I'm not sure why he's running away at this point here. He could definitely just stop producing Bareems and leave that up to Brickhead to basically contain the sea and then put all the land pressure over here. But that's going to be totally fine. He's maybe moving it somewhere. Did I just miss where I moved it? No, I just moved it back. That's totally fine. Going to be moving his citizens over here and starting to transition into some very heavy economic play. Fox is grabbing his second town center. I'm assuming second town center is going to be grabbed all over the map at this point. Either that or Shelty is going to be going really, really strong with these Momillo. Attempts to do some raids and hit something. We are seeing Valor does get cast there. So he's going to be moving in here, attempting to pick off the Odysseus and the Jason. But the watchtower not getting focused at this point. So going to be able to move him free. No free tower hits there. Pick off this really, really fast. Jason and Odysseus do need to focus down the Prometheans as fast as they can. These Momillo, while they do a fair amount of damage, it's just not that effective. You know, want to get off all of those myth units down. If it's going to be killing off your watchtower, you're going to slow it down significantly there. But going to be focusing down everything else there. Looks like Promethean does fall. Medium Terma are going really, really strong at this point. these heroes going to be moving back into the base of Domantas at this point. We are seeing I Kill You Die go through Apollo, which is interesting. I'm not sure what he's going to be doing with that one. I feel like Apollo is really good at hitting the back base of aggressive opponents, right? So you can be defending and then you send a Pegasus over and you hit like some gold miners or some food villages, or you can grab back town centers, or you can do, I believe I saw someone, I think it was Scardy using Underworld late game-ish to be like taking out town centers or something with Colossi. So we'll see if that's what does happen. We are seeing a little bit of a raid here from Brickhead. These heroes are incredibly strong. Probably going to be enough to pick off at least something here, but it looks like Mermilla going to be attempting to deal some damage to Odysseus, and he's going to be running back. Jason Odysseus take a little bit of damage there, but nothing going to be losing at this point. We're seeing Shelty move forward here, trying to find something. Definitely can run onto the gold mine of Matreiuss and deal a real significant amount of damage there. We are seeing that Matreiuss is coming through now on the water. This is super interesting. Looks like he can actually potentially win the water by himself, especially if he goes through Dionysus. We jump over to Matreiuss' perspective. He does have a 400 food in the bank and 21 villages on wood, so he can start transitioning those onto food instead, basically any new villages onto food, especially if he's got cow or something, which he does not have. But he has boar over here, which he could move over to, which could be totally fine, but it looks like Shelty just going to be raiding around at this point. Still no second town center. I thought that's what Fox was doing there, but it looks like he's just going for army here. Domantas also going through Apollo, which I do like. However, potentially it's not going to be enough. Getting it doesn't really help you without getting those what do you call it? If you get some of those Hydras out, you can really deal a lot of damage once the Valors start just going away. Basically, if you get some Hydras out, a little bit better than those, what do you call, Manticores. We have seen Rhea has come through for Shelty, so Shelty's going to have some siege, access to some siege units now, going to be able to build those out of his temple. If you jump over to Shelty's perspective, he's probably got a bunch. Oh, he doesn't actually have that much favor unless he's built them already, so he's got no favor in the bank, which is a little bit surprising there. And it does look like Domantas is defending fairly decently at this point. However, his income of the economy is pretty bad here, as you can see how far ahead Shelty is. But we are seeing Matreiuss is doing pretty good work here. He's going to be trying to chase around what Fox is doing. And Fox is just kind of dodging left, right, and center, trying to do as much as he possibly can. Brickhead's trying to help out as well, but feel like it could be time to just grab town centers and give up on the water. At this point, it's generally not that useful, but we are seeing that UCA is coming through now with these hoplites and these hypaspists. So he's going to be able to start doing a lot of damage to Brickhead. Brickhead really doesn't have that much army out here as well, and his gold mine in the base has just dissipated. So we can see that I Kill You Die can move in right now and win this fight if he micros it at least semi-decently. Get those hoplites, kill the Contarius, get the Toxotoad, kill the Mermilla, get the Hypaspis, kill the Mermilla, and then start taking out those Terma. But there are gold mines back here, and we do see that Brickhead has moved on to that one as well. And Shelty's still just moving around. We do see Domantas has grabbed his second town center at this point, so he's going to start catching back up on the economy, going to be able to build those villages from 2 town centers at once. We're seeing Bolt does get cast there on one of those behemoths, and the behemoths going to start taking out this town center. We're seeing Jason come out of his town center, as well as Odysseus coming in, and Fox is going to be moving in. This Jason does do a fair amount of damage, but with 75% pierce, he still can take quite a bit out. So if he keeps on pumping these guys out, he can really kill this off fairly efficiently. However, if you pull the behemoth back, you can then start dealing some damage onto that Odysseus. We're seeing Restoration does get cast by Domantas at this point, going to be able to really hold on to this town center a little bit longer, but with more behemoths coming out from Fox, that's going to be absolutely huge. And we are seeing that Brickhead is pushing I Kill You Die back, so this is going to be enough to really hold on to this location here, at least up here. But the purple town center of Domantas is going to be falling at this point. He does manage to pick off another behemoth, but more behemoths from Fox are coming out. He was not spending any of that favor on Promethean, so he can just keep on spamming those out. We're seeing so many villagers attempting to be repairing this location here, but with all of these behemoths, and Matreiuss has not really helped out purple too much. He's too busy trying to deal with the water, and he is winning the water, at least killing off a bunch of the food income of DoD, but DoD has got the 3 town centers already, so he can just transition onto a land-based economy and be totally fine there. Town center does fall, and it looks like the fight has gone slightly in the favor of I Kill You Die here, managing to push Brickhead back. But Brickhead's going to be able to grab this town center while this is happening, and that's going to be totally fine for him. Town center is going to be up. All of this location is going to be falling down with DoD's behemoths here, so that's going to be huge. Definitely want to start thinking about trying to kill off these ODs here as best as you possibly can. That's only sitting at 14 HP, and he's dealing so much damage to the behemoth. Unfortunately, have not noticed that. We do see that the archery range does get picked off. Valor gets cast by Fox, however, and Valor gets cast by Shelty there. Going to be attempting to pick off, keep this behemoth alive for just a little bit longer. And he does have rest re-healing abilities. I'm not sure if that's Kronos. Yes, that... Is it Kronos? I didn't think that was a partial effect that Kronos had, but apparently Kronos gives you a little bit extra on the old HP regen. I thought you had to get an upgrade for that, but it's just a Kronos ability potentially. So Behemoth does get kept alive for just a little bit, so maybe sending the Jason over to pick that one off, but all of these buildings get picked off so fast. These Behemoths are gigantic. We're seeing Palace going up for Brickhead, and we are seeing I Kill You Die looking for a little bit of a raid on this gold mine. Sees nothing. Going to be retreating back, and it looks like Brickhead has spotted him over here, so he's going to be attempting to kill that off at this point. Got the Palace up, going to start getting some of those destroyers out. But at this point, all that DoD has to do is move in, grab this town center, and then they've got, what is that? Double town center advantage, 2 town center advantage over their opponents, which is huge. And it looks like all of the town centers have been grabbed by DoD, and with Domantas sitting at 1 and Matreiuss sitting at 1, it's just their economy is going to be gigantic. And Behemoth's moving in right now, killing off this town is super fast. We're seeing watchtowers have gone up right now for Domantas, which is great, but not going to be able to pick off all of these Behemoths, or maybe they have. We're seeing more Behemoths coming in over here, picking off all of the buildings in this location while he's healing that health. But at this point, no more siege left to pick off Domantas' town center. But when this Behemoth comes over, going to be able to kill off this town center, because there are no heroes left for I Kill You Die or Matreiuss or Domantas over here. So we are seeing a nice little watchtower deconstruction there, able to pick off a couple more of these Domantas villages, and we're seeing Behemoths moving in. We've got this other Behemoth over here going to be trying to pick off this military academy. Town center's getting picked off. Everything is falling for UCA, and this is way too much right now. We're seeing Brickhead moving in as well, going to be picking off everything over here. Petropoli are out, so we are seeing some destroyers moving in. So the Petropoli may be able to start picking off the Palace or even some of these heavy Arcus, but at this point, when you have the Arcus ball, they just deal so much damage for some reason, even against cavalry. It's just like they're super strong units, especially when they're heavy Arcus, and we are seeing Domantas does decide to tap out as he loses that town center. Matreiuss taps out, and I Kill You Die taps out. GG. Well played there by DoD. I really like the use of their mirror gods. If UCA simply just went 1 Hermes, all they had to do, all Domantas had to do is just go Hermes. If Domantas goes Hermes, he can cast Ceasefire, get his docks up, get the heroes over to defend against it. And I feel like that would have been enough there to simply, maybe not win the game, but at least be at an even point against this rush that was just so brutal to Domantas and UCA's ability to control the water. They did end up winning the water, but I feel like that's just because DoD was like, well, you're fighting it so hard, may as well just go for the win, give you the water in exchange for a couple of town centers, and that's what they did. And they managed to take the win. So that's 1-0 in this semi-final for the RTSL. If you enjoyed this game, please rate, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to see my videos as soon as they go out. My name is Boit, and I'll see you guys next time.